What you are looking at is the typical landscape seen on the Aleutian island of Semisopochnoi. Despite its beauty and large size, this island is unpopulated for two reasons. First, the island is fairly remote, being 160 miles away from the closest major city. Second, this island contains one of the most active and potentially explosive volcanoes in the United States. At 1:47 p.m. local time on August 21st, this volcano unexpectedly produced a new volcanic eruption, sending a plume of ash several thousand feet into the air. This now means that 3 volcanoes within Alaska are erupting, with the other 2 being Great Sitkin and Pavlov. While Semisopochnoi is remote, its latest eruption could potentially disrupt regional air traffic. Although this volcano's prior eruption ended on June 12 of 2022, its main volcanic cone has since been photographed producing an abundance of steam, indicating that superheated material, which was likely magma, was still shallow. For context, the Semisopochnoi volcano is located in the western Aleutian island chain, where it is 160 miles west of the city of Adak. Semisopochnoi is covered in volcanic cones, Mare explosion craters, and young lava flows. While this volcano has been erupting for many thousands of years, its most notable feature is its massive 7.5-kilometer wide caldera. This caldera formed in a massive explosive eruption 12,200 years ago, which caused a layer of ash a minimum of 2 centimeters thick to fall over an area approximately the same combined size as the states of Texas and Indiana. Due to the large amount of erupted material, which totaled more than 50 cubic kilometers, the volcano's underlying magma chamber was significantly drained. The ground overlying it then collapsed downwards, forming a massive caldera. Since this caldera-forming eruption, several large volcanic cones have grown within the caldera, the most notable of which are the 3 cones of Mount Cerberus. With the exception of an eruption from Sugarloaf Peak in 1987, every recent eruption from the complex at Semisopochnoi has originated from the North Cerberus cone. These eruptions have largely consisted of intermittent volcanic explosions where a small plug of volcanic material is periodically ejected, creating a medium-sized explosion. One such volcanic explosion is what occurred on August 21st. That event sent a plume of ash high into the air, but due to thick cloud cover we do not know exactly how tall the overall plume was. We do know, however, that it did not reach a height of 20,000 feet, as that represented the elevation of cloud cover at the time of the eruption. So, how long will this current eruption last? Although it could simply be an isolated event, in all likelihood it represents one of several dozen or more explosions which will occur. The last 5 eruptions of Semisopochnoi have lasted anywhere from 24 to 496 days. Based on this, it is safe to assume that Semisopochnoi will still be erupting going into the last week of September, if not longer. Most explosive eruptions of Semisopochnoi do not eject ash above 10,000 feet in height. Looking back into recent volcanic ash advisories from this volcano, a plume height of 15,000 feet represents an unusually powerful explosion, while a height of 20,000 feet seems to represent the maximum height its recent eruptions have reached. As a final note, you might be wondering why Semisopochnoi alert level is only orange despite the fact that it is erupting. The reason is that only an eruption with an unusually high ash plume of typical more than 15,000 feet, a large-scale explosive eruption, or the suspicion that a very large eruption is about to occur will trigger a change to an alert level of red in the Aleutians. Thanks for watching. If you would like to request a specific topic, please leave a comment below. Additionally, I would like to thank Justin for increasing their pledge on this channel's Patreon page.